Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Okay, we're going to take a little cruise to an old barrio from Maravia. Se llama Lopez Maravia. This church here was once New Jerusalem Church, and the pastor here was Richard Matas, who was my pastor actually. This was one of the churches that he had during his time. He's now with the Lord, but they used to call him Pastrami. And he was from Lopez Maravia, changed his life, and spent many years serving the Lord before he passed on because of COVID. But this was his church here in Lopez Maravia at one time, and over here in the corner, this used to be the Cleveland House, okay? Cleveland House boxing gym. His brother David Valdez and Wolf used to, I believe his name was Wolf, used to train here. Train boxers, from the neighborhood and stuff. Guys from Lopez come here and work out a lot. Other guys from Maravia came and worked out here a few times. But this was the Cleveland House boxing gym. Later became Oscar de la Hoya boxing gym. And I guess now, I don't know, it's under a different name. And but yeah, that was like a youth center, kind of like a community center. It had handball courts. When I was working for GVRP, the Gang Violence Reduction Project, we came and had our handball tournaments here at the Cleveland House. Lopez Maravia has always been a close-knit barrio. I think a lot of it has to do with the way that the neighborhoods are close together. It's like the streets are like all blocked in, and it's just a really tight community. This is Hamel Street. I grew up hanging around with a couple of guys from Lopez. The relationship between my neighborhood and Lopez changed over the years for different reasons. But at one time, me and a couple of homies would come over here often to do our thing. This Fisher Street. Nice looking neighborhood. Now, I don't know where they consider the heart of their barrio, but for me personally, I consider the area that we're entering now the heart of the barrio. Maybe it's because me growing up, this is where I frequented when I came to Lopez Maravia. This is their neighborhood store right here. The Hood store. This barrio still very much active, very much alive. It was a dead-end street that I remember we used to go down. Oscar, I came down with the homie Oscar from Lopez, and we'd come down over to this dead end. I haven't been here for probably 20 years, 25 years to this corner here. But a lot of the homies used to hang out right here. I've noticed that in the different barrios, there's not so much writing on the walls anymore. I know they have these people that come around and actually paint over the graffiti. They come in these trucks and they cover up the graffiti. But yeah, they're very close-knit barrio. Remember, I used to come down here and we used to go to Bobby Gorilla's house. He's an OG, hasn't been around for quite some time now. He passed away. I know some of you may have seen Boo Boo from Lopez Maravia. He's come out on a couple of videos. He no longer lives here in his barrio, but he still comes down. But he made some videos, just more or less about his life and stuff. We have a memorial here in the corner. Rest in peace. I can't read the name. It looks like Blex. Currently a Ram fan. Back in the day, there was like way too many of those memorials, man. Especially up towards the outskirts of Lopez, going into Garrity. Yeah, there was you always see memorials laid out, man. This barrio was really going at it with Garrity hard for a while. I don't know the barrio politics with Lopez, and it's not my place to speak on them now, but I remember back in the days when we were kids, man. That was one of their main, man. This dog like wanted me to stop so he could hit me up. I think that's one of Pepe's homies. Yeah, the homie Bobby Gorilla lived right here in the corner, off to the right. Yeah, I drove through here about a week ago, man, and it was tagged up. Now all the writing looks like it's been painted over for the most part. See some little taggers writing here and there. Yeah, you see there was some writing on this wall here. It's all painted out. Yeah, they have this graffiti. These guys that cover graffiti, they drive around and this wall here too had writing. They freshly painted that over. does make the barrios look better, you know, when there's not all that graffiti everywhere, you know. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna conclude our cruise right here through Lopez. Yeah, I was filming when Cleveland House right here to the right was opened up back in the days, man. Nice little boxing gym to be able to come over and visit, you know. Sounds like my brakes are starting to make noise. Okay, I had did a video on both El Hoyo, and then I went up to City Terrace and did one on Garrity there. But just so you get an idea where we at. This is Eastern and Cesar Chavez. And just like that, we leave Lopez, Maravia, and now we're in El Hoyo. And that's how all the barrios are connected. It's just a real quick hop, skip, and a jump, and you're going through some other barrio, you know. And all of Maravia is connected like that. And this was the park from El Hoyo. Still in El Hoyo. See all these walls right here? They get covered up regularly by the paint crews that I was telling you about. So there we are. We just left El Hoyo, and here we are on Hazard Street. And on the Garrity video, I went up Hazard and I took you to City Terrace to Garrity Lomas. And basically, that's how close the barrios are to each other. And you could see how it was so easy for the battles to take place and for the homies to run into each other and to enemies, you know, just on a day-to-day basis, you know. Vatos from El Hoyo will be right here. Guys from Garrity will come down this way. Homies will come up this way for whatever the reason, their business that they had. and cross each other's paths. You know what I mean? So up this street, all the way up there, is All City Terrace up on top there. Yeah, man, there'd be all kinds of those memorials all up right here back in the days. Then we got Lot 13 right here, who again enemy of Garrity Lomas, which is just up the hills here. So it didn't take much, man, to just be driving and catch one of your homies taking a walk to the liquor store, be talking to him for a minute, and an enemy pull up and just start busting caps, you know? I don't know, for those of you from this area, Maravia area, that knew Diver Dan, rest in peace. He lived right here to the left, and he left us a couple of years back. We're on Mariana Avenue right here, and right here off to the right, they have this place called La Cocina. And they make some bomb tamales right here. People get lined up from it during the holidays. And bam, just like that, Lopez Maravia. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the cruise. This was mainly to take a drive through Lopez, and just to show how close the other barrios are to each other, and why it was always so easy to get into it with somebody. Here on Fort Boulevard. And off to the left used to be a Lomita Maravia. Another very old Maravia. We're on Ford and Cesar Chavez, and just crossing this street here, right over to the left, is Lote Maravia. So I'm telling you, man, all of the different Maravillas are so close together. Sometimes it's just a matter of crossing the street, and you enter into another barrio, you know. Okay, so this is a conclusion of this little drive here. I hope you guys enjoyed the little cruise, the little some facts about Maravia, surrounding enemies, and how close they are to one another, and how easy things can can easily take off, you know. Just everybody's so close together here. Just a matter, like I said, just crossing the street and just might run into an enemy. Thanks for watching. Everybody stay safe. Stay free. And I hope to see you on the next video. God bless you. God bless your families. Be safe, people. Be safe.